Hi everyone, Long Distance Nana here, and today is the first day, day one, of our holiday ideas to stay connected. So for the first idea, I want to share something that I actually did with our grandson when we were there in October. It was close to Halloween, and so I just went down to the dollar store and I bought some Play-Doh from the dollar store. And I also got these plastic shapes that he was using in the Play-Doh. I also got a container to keep them in because organization can really cause a lot of problems. So after he played with them, we would make sure that they went back in this little container. So there was little plastic ghosts and pumpkins. There were little skeletons and bats. So I thought I would send something along the same lines for Christmas. We do celebrate Christmas in our house, so whatever celebration you have, you can find some little trinkets that would coordinate with the holiday that you celebrate. So we're thinking Christmas for this box. And so I went to Dollarama. I couldn't really find anything that was suitable. Now he is 2.5, so he doesn't still put things in his mouth. This would not have worked last year. Last year he would have also been eating the Play-Doh. So for this year, I first of all got an organization tin. So at Dollarama, I just picked up this cute little tin and I put green, well, it's on its way, I haven't sent it yet, and red, that's the closest I could get to red, in the tin. And then I found online a little pack of Christmas trinkets. Now, when I opened the box, there were all of these ones, which are more winter, and then all of these ones, which are more Christmas. So I did sort them, and I'm saving these ones to send in a box in January. When we have snow, he won't have snow, but he's going to experience snow things in January. So I separated those out, and I'll explain to you what these are for. And then I found some little cookie cutters that were also seasonal. So the ones still in the bag are ones I can send in the January box. There's a mitten, a house, a star, a snowman, and what looks like an egg, but we're just gonna say it's a snowball. And then I took out the ones that he could use for Christmas. So I'm gonna put these in the tin. We have a little present, a candy cane, a little Christmas tree, a little bell, a stocking, a gingerbread man, and a Santa, which you might not know. This is the outline of a Santa, but I'll help him when we're doing something together online. Then I also got some pipe cleaners. Pipe cleaners are really fun. They can bend, make things with them. He's still small, so basically what he does is just stick them in the Play-Doh. And these are fun ones because they have some texture to them and they're glittery, so lots of fun. Now, I was thinking about using this box that I had, which is Countdown to Christmas, just a typical advent calendar box or a Countdown to Christmas box. But then I rethought it because he's only 2.5. And when you're a toddler, your attention span is not long. And your ability to wait for things is not always great. So I nixed that. I will use that next year. It was from a kit that I had used a couple of years ago. So instead, I decided to come up with little envelopes. Well, they're actually little bags, but you could use envelopes, you could use paper, you could use anything. So I have these little bags, and what I did was I went through and I numbered them. So we're just gonna have the 10 days of Christmas. I think that's plenty. And his parents can handle it however they want. If they want him to have all of them at once, that's fine as well. So in each bag is going to go a sticker. So I put a sticker on the outside to correspond with the number. I'll give you a little tip on that. So inside there is one sticker, not necessarily the same one, and one little card with a little message. So this one is day one. It says, day one, the fun has begun. A big tree can you make a Play-Doh room to put it in? So inside this envelope is going to go this, I'm going to put this cute little tree, just so you can see it better. So that's going to go in the envelope. And my little message is going to go in the envelope. And now I'm going to go back and put Love Nana on all of these. I thought of that after, but I will do that before I send it. And then my sticker, wherever I had it. So this will be envelope number 1. And then I'll just fold it over. And I'll probably put another dinosaur sticker on the back to keep it closed because they're top secret. Every day is a different surprise. So you can see all the bags numbered 1, 2, 3. Now a little trick about when young children are counting, it's always easier for them to count things in a row. So I put the stickers not random all over the bag. So I have 1, then I have 1, 2, and then for 3 I have 1, 2, 3, and then for 4 I have the same thing. And then I won't go too much into the math, but it is helpful to have it in some kind of pattern where the kids can count across the bottom and then here, or go from front to back. Now he's 2.5. He's just starting to have pretty good one-to-one correspondence up till I'd say about the number 8. He can rote count, which is awesome. That's really just the first stage of counting principles. Really, we learn to count because we want to know at the end the quantity. So that would be bag number 1. I'm just going to clip them all together and put them in a separate little bag that then he can open one every day, read the little message from me, take the little whatever is in it for that day, take it out, and then do what I suggest on the card, or really do anything he wants, because when you're 2.5, sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. So I have, I'll just show you here. For day 2, I have 2 candy canes, then a wreath. They're not all, it's not the exact corresponding number to each day because that would be a lot of things. I think that would be a bit too many. So a wreath, and then day 4 is 2 presents. Day 5 is 5 little trees. And I've added prompting questions to help them develop actually their mathematical thinking as well as their scientific thinking. So for day 5, it says, 5 little Christmas trees. How are they different? How are they the same? So then you can see all the little trees, and he would be able to tell me how they were the same and how they were different. So this one has stripes, this one has some red. They all have stars on the top. So just some questions to ask, and you can ask him when you're on your FaceTime or your video call. Was today day 5? What did you get in your envelope? 5 trees. How were they the same? How were they different? So it gives you some ideas for prompts that you can do with your grandkids. Then day 6 is 2 little stars. They're super cute. These are very tiny though, so you'd have to have grandkids that are at least 2.5. And then the next one is 2 trees. And it asks you to do something with the Play-Doh with all of these. For this one, it asks you to build a little chimney to put the stocking on. And then build a little house with a roof so that Rudolph can go on it. And then the very last one is Santa. So I thought that was cute, and I thought it would be fun to play with him. I don't have a complete set myself, but I can ask him what he got in his bag today and what did he build. And I did go back and put in all of the samples, put them outside the Play-Doh house because he is 2.5. So if I just put them outside the house, he is going to want to go outside the house and put the 2 large Christmas trees. So I went back and added Play-Doh, put them outside your Play-Doh house, make a Play-Doh chimney to hang it on. So those were just some cute little ideas that I came up with for the trinkets that I had. They would be different for the trinkets that you had, but I can post this and then you can use it as you see fit. Now, the other thing, oftentimes advent calendars have a chocolate in each little box or window or however you do it. So for this one, I am sending along a little box of chocolates and a few of these little gingerbread cookies that would fit in the envelope with a note to the parents saying, add these if you want. It depends. If they're opening this Thursday in the morning, probably don't want to be giving them chocolate. So that will be something they can decide, or they can just eat them themselves. And then in your downloads, or in the description box below, I did do a PDF tutorial of 5 things to add to Play-Doh Fun Boxes. And this is more generic, not specifically targeted to Christmas. And it talks about some of the same things. Play-Doh, and if you make it yourself, there's lots of recipes online. You can put Made with Love by Nana. Pipe cleaners, small figurines like we talked about, and it gives you examples of other things you might find. You might use dinosaurs, you might use little vehicles, shape cutters, and tools. A little rolling pin. I know he has a little rolling pin and some of the cutting tools that you use with Play-Doh. And then natural items too, like pine cones, twigs. That actually, I will tell you, in my classroom, natural materials were the most popular. Little sticks and twigs and shells and dried leaves, anything that offers a sensory experience for the students, or for, not the students, this is not your student, for your grandchild. But you're helping him learn and grow as you provide these opportunities for them. So this will be posted in the description box below. So that's it for day 1. So send a little box of Play-Doh. The other thing about sending something like this is I do have a couple of things of Play-Doh that I have as well. So while he's showing me his Play-Doh things, I can just be playing with a little bit of Play-Doh. Play-Doh is very therapeutic to just squeeze it and mold it for adults as well as kids. So Play-Doh is a great tool to add. So those are the ideas for day 1 of keeping not keeping the distance, connecting during the holiday season. So I hope you join me for day 2. This is a 5-day series, so I will be on today and for the next 4 days, offering different ideas of ways that you can stay connected over the holidays. So helping you create moments that matter, no matter the distance. See you at the next video. Thanks.